10 times celebrities were caught misbehaving seriously. Celebrities like to portray themselves as easy and approachable on the red carpet. We're all used to seeing them smiling and waving to the cameras, especially during award ceremonies. But of course, the paparazzi catch more than just the gleaming smiles of these celebrities. A lot of these A-listers have a tendency to snap back at fans at certain times. We're about to look at 10 shocking incidents where celebrities were caught behaving inappropriately. Number 1. Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase has always proved himself to be an unbelievably rude individual. Lately, his bad behavior on set has been noticed way too many times, and some people even claim the star is a huge racist. So it's probably not too shocking that Chase has no respect for his fans. Rob Hubel once spoke about just how horrible Chase can become when it comes to encounters with fans. Hubel happened to meet Chase at the Upright Citizen Brigade show and told the SNL star just how much he looked up to Chase. And Chase's response was completely shocking. Chase responded by giving Hubel a tight slap. Hubel described the slap as being so hard that he saw red. Even Chase realized he went too far and tried to make his response look comical. He said, "Can't you see I'm talking to somebody, kid?" Whatever Chase had to say after that is absolutely no excuse for that kind of behavior. Number 2. Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande has been through hell and back over the years. Finding fame when you're as young as Grande might affect your personality. And it wouldn't be a surprise to know that the cheerful and bubbly singer has another side to her personality. Back in the year 2013, the two daughters of Dan O'Connor, Jen, and Kelly won the contest of a lifetime because of which they were given the chance to meet Ariana Grande. But it seems like Ariana Grande didn't give two hoots about their achievement no matter how big they were. In fact, O'Connor was so upset over the incident that he decided to blog about it. He spoke of how he and his two daughters spent the better part of their day being shuffled around waiting to meet the star herself. When it was finally time to meet Grande, she spent only a mere 15 seconds with the two girls, and even requested that the pictures they had taken together be deleted. Not something we would expect from Ariana Grande, huh? Number 3. Tobey Maguire. Throughout the years of his career, Tobey has shown time and time again that he doesn't have any kind of social skills when it comes to general public. Maguire's social skills can be termed non-existent to the point where, in a certain interaction, he has once voted the worst autograph signer in Hollywood. One lucky fan who had the chance to meet Maguire in person stated that the actor was too wrapped up in his own egotistical web to even consider interacting with fans. But guess what? Fans aren't the only ones pointing his indifferent behavior out. He also has been shamed by Molly Bloom publicly. Her memoir, Molly's Game, contains some very interesting tidbits about the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, and of course, Tobey Maguire. In fact, the Spider-Man star once offered Molly a $1,000 poker chip at a game in 2014. Surprisingly, he asked her to first bark like a seal. When she declined the offer, this was Maguire's response. "I'm not kidding. What's wrong? You're too rich now? You won't bark for thousands of dollars?" Surely he sounded like someone too full of himself. Number 4. Adam Levine. Adam Levine just keeps getting more and more unlikable over the years. He makes his indecent, rude behavior all the more obvious in his interviews. For instance, we all recall the time he said, "You know what yoga's good for?" pointing to his pelvis. And then he went on to say, "Yoga's good for Disgustingly, those were his exact words. He even bluntly admitted to ogling women at exercise classes. No matter how charming he appears to be on The Voice, Levine can be a total jerk to not just anyone, but his fans. His actions have also made it clear how sexist he can be as well. It was revealed by a fan that when she asked the Maroon 5 frontman for an autograph, he turned around and responded by saying, "I don't give autographs to ugly chicks." Repulsive social skills indeed. Fortunately, a lot of people now seem to know of Levine's unpleasant and offensive attitude. But the singer has mentioned on several occasions that he's just a misunderstood soul that is not the easiest person to love right off the bat. Could that be his way of justifying his obnoxious attitude? You never know. Number 5. Sean Penn. Sean Penn is known for his violent behavior more than his work. Apart from his speculations about domestic violence within his marriage to Madonna, Penn has been jailed for physical assault against an extra and had to serve 300 hours of community service for kicking a cameraman. Penn, for a fact, still hasn't tried to improve his attitude after those incidences, and before we knew it, he was already flipping out at fans. During a sales conference at the St. Regis Hotel in San Francisco when the incident occurred, a certain fan attended the conference, tried to take a photo of the actor without his knowledge, which could piss him off, of course, but Penn snapped back in his usual way. The actor snatched the phone from the man and flung it into the ground, right before he exclaimed, "Do we look like f***ing zoo animals?" It's almost as if Sean doesn't give a damn how the world sees him. In a bad way, of course. Number 6. Bruce Willis. The die-hard star has a reputation in Hollywood for demanding enormous sums of money for his roles in movies. Sylvester Stallone even remarked on the actor and called him lazy and greedy. Those aren't his only flaws. Apparently, he is straight up rude to his dedicated fan base as well. A couple of fans once spoke about spotting the actor and his then-wife Demi Moore at a pizzeria in California back in 1996. An employee of the restaurant observed 2 little boys noticing Willis amongst the crowd. Just like any other exciting fan would do, they started smiling at Willis and pointing at him from a distance. The actor did not seem to like this at all. Willis stood up and began bawling at the 2 boys. A bit much, don't you think? Number 6. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay, who once upon a time had a promising and successful career, is now regarded as a complete mess of a celebrity. Everyone familiar with the star is also familiar with her mugshots that are all over the internet. Rehab and jail time sure changed the adorable young star into a depressed wreck. Owning drugs, overusing them, and her inability to take care of her life have begun to cause disinterest in including her in movies. It's rare to find people from Hollywood who would be willing to include the star in their projects. Number 7. Charlie Sheen. The 2.5 Men actor truly had his success made by playing the role of himself on the show. An elite playboy that got himself screwed up with all the women in his life. Things didn't go so well after he went head-to-head against the creator of the series, Chuck Lorre. Sheen was always rumored to have addiction issues, and once they rose to the surface, there was no turning back. The actor later broke on camera and had a meltdown where he declared himself a warlock, which started the viral hashtag winning, which was quite the contrary to what he had become. Following that incident was the disappearance from Hollywood, and the actor hasn't had a comeback ever since. Number 8. Britney Spears. Britney Spears' mental health unraveling in front of the world is an unforgettable moment in Hollywood's history. Following the time she shaved her head, she began a very public and incredibly disturbing aggressive verbal onslaught with an umbrella, which made it pretty clear the star had lost it. Her unstable mental health and tantrums caused her to lose custody of her children, after which she was admitted into psychiatric care. Since the unfortunate incident in the star's life, she went from being a world-famous star to losing all control over her life. It almost appears as if the star has fully self-destructed, and the media is constantly obsessed with what the star has turned into. Number 9. Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson is known to play some of the most versatile roles in the industry. With huge hits under his belt, it's absolutely disappointing to see how he caused his own doom. His career began to be demolished after his drunken behavior and anti-Semitic rants surfaced in the media. Following that, he went on to leave a disturbing message for Oksana Grigorgrieva, his ex-girlfriend, with some horrifying statements that were caught on the recording. Number 10. Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf truly had a golden reputation for hit movies and huge roles. He's a gifted actor, capable of taking on some extremely challenging roles that span across a versatile range of genres. Unfortunately, his aggressive and violent behavior off set has made him less interested to be involved in future roles. There's a whole long list of his public fights, and one of them even involved threatening to harm someone with a knife. People have witnessed him in several such disorderly conduct incidents caught on camera, and it appears as if the star just cannot behave like a normal person anymore. It doesn't even bother him that he's under the prying eye of the media and all his inappropriate behavior is being recorded. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and press the tiny bell icon to stay notified on all of our upcoming videos.